What happens when the government agency responsible for approving every drug in America starts falling apart from the inside? We're about to find out, and pharma marketers need to prepare now. The FDA's Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, or CDER, as industry insiders call it, is essentially the gatekeeper for every prescription medication in the United States. They review clinical data, approve new drugs, examine label changes, and yes, they review your marketing materials too. For years, the FDA has operated under resource constraints, but what's happening now is unprecedented. According to reporting from Bloomberg, the FDA's drug division is desperately asking staff to volunteer for contract and acquisition work, following layoffs of employees who handled these critical functions. Let's put this in perspective. These weren't optional roles. These were the people who processed the paperwork that keeps the entire drug approval system functioning, from reviewing NDAs to processing PDUFA fees that fund the agency's operations. The internal memo, which was leaked to the press, reveals that the agency is struggling to maintain basic operations after these cuts. Leadership is asking employees to volunteer for tasks outside their job descriptions just to keep the lights on. So why should pharma marketers and agencies care about this administrative meltdown? Because it's about to throw sand in the gears of everything you do. First, expect significant delays in regulatory reviews of your marketing materials. Those MLR timelines you carefully crafted for your campaigns, they just became fantasies. Second, if you're working on brands with drugs in the approval pipeline, you need to prepare your clients for potential delays. PDUFA dates might technically remain the same, but the agency's ability to meet them is now in question. Third, this creates a massive strategic challenge for launch planning. When you can't reliably predict approval dates or marketing material reviews, your entire promotional sequence gets thrown into uncertainty. What makes this particularly troubling is the timing. We're entering a period where several blockbuster drugs are up for approval, and the industry is still adjusting to the implementation of the Inflation Reduction Act's drug pricing provisions. The FDA was already under pressure to manage these complex situations. Now, they're trying to do it with a skeleton crew. If you're on the agency side, start building buffer time into all your client timelines involving FDA touchpoints. Consider developing parallel campaign tracks that can adapt to different approval scenarios. This is actually an opportunity to demonstrate value. The agencies that help clients navigate this uncertainty will strengthen their relationships. If you're on the client side, have frank conversations with your leadership about potential regulatory delays. Consider whether your internal review processes can be streamlined to make up for FDA bottlenecks. This might be the time to revisit global strategies to see if ex-US initiatives can be prioritized while waiting for US approvals. Is your team already feeling the impact of these FDA changes? Drop a comment below and let us know what you're experiencing. And if you found this analysis valuable, hit that subscribe button to stay ahead of the pharma marketing curve.